Hey, good day to you. This is Todd. I am a regular dude walking in the Word. We are going through Philippians and we're in chapter 4 now. This is the last chapter of Philippians. As we get into the episode today, it's taken from chapter 4, verses 2 and 3, and it's entitled, Let's Try to Get Along. Paul is dealing, there seems to be only a few issues with this church that he needs to address. And so this is one of them. And he kind of ties it in toward the end. It wasn't like so upfront in his mind that he was like, we got to deal with this right away in the letter. He waits till the last chapter to deal with this. And it's entitled, Let's Try and Get Along. And you're going to see there's an issue between two women there that is causing problems in the church. So let's read here. This is Philippians chapter 4, verses 2 and 3. I plead with Euodia and I plead with Syntyche to be of the same mind in the Lord. Yes, and I ask you, my true companion, help these women, since they have contended at my side in the cause of the gospel, along with Clement and the rest of my co-workers whose names are in the book of life. Okay? Several things I want to bring out to point out to you. He's mentioning two women that aren't getting along right now. Okay? Now these women are believers and they were actually involved in the ministry. And so it's not just like someone from the world that's fighting with each other. No, these are two women in the church that are doing ministry and have helped Paul in the past and have a reputation in the church. And so he starts out by saying, I pray that these women would have the same mind of Christ, okay, of the Lord. And so hopefully we would all have the same mind of the Lord, a mind of unity. But then, so that you have these two women that are in disagreement, but then he asks someone else to help to kind of to bring them together. Okay, sometimes you got two people that disagree with each other, and it takes that third party to come along and say, hey, how can we work this out? And that's what Paul is asking to happen here. He's asking, hey, my true companion, help these women since they have contended at my side for the gospel. Okay, so he's asking, hey, these women need help with this. Obviously they're not resolving this issue on their own, so someone please come along and help them out with this. And then he mentions also they've been involved with the cause of the gospel, and he mentions along with Clement and the rest of my co-workers whose names are in the book of life. So again, these aren't women just any women, but these are women in the church that have a disagreement with each other and are causing it's caused a rift in the church. Okay, so if it's not dealt with, something could happen to the church, and naturally God doesn't want this happening in the church. So Paul is addressing it here. So my encouragement for you today, if you see there's issues in the church, go and try and resolve it. Well, especially if it's you. Resolve that with the other believer, okay? And then there might be times where you need to step in and there's two believers that something has happened to, and you might need to step in and help in that situation, okay? Not to be a judge necessarily, but to help in that situation. So look for ways you can bring unity in the church, all right? It's nothing more discouraging to see disunity in the church, and the non-Christians come along and they look and they're like, well, I don't want to be a part of that church because of all the craziness going on in there. But hopefully the church can be one of unity, and there's going to be disagreements that happen in the church because we're all humans, but hopefully those can be resolved quickly. All right. So, hey, thanks for watching today. I'm just a regular dude walking in the Word, and I look forward to seeing you tomorrow as we continue our journey through Philippians. Lord's blessing. I'll see you then.